forced to be strong with so many strong, honorable leaders, sisters, and brothers here today. Giving honor to God and our ancestors and to the forerunners and pioneers of our struggle. I honor Queen Mother Moore. I honor Dr. Amari Obedelli. I honor my teacher, Minister Khalid Muhammad. I honor Baba Chokwe Lumumba. I honor Honorable Hashim Nzinga. I honor the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Most Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, Malcolm X, Brother Huey, Baba Kwame Ture, and all of those greats that have paved the way for this important conversation. My name is Malik Zulu Shabazz. I am the lead counsel of Black Lawyers for Justice, fighting white supremacy and racism and police brutality in these courtrooms. I'm also a member and part of the leadership of the Afrodescendant Nation, which was founded and originated by the Honorable Silas Muhammad, whom I am here to help the Afro-descendant nation in its mission to help accelerate and to advance and to help unify the reparations movement around America. To all of the leadership who have taken your time to attend this webinar and to teach with us today, I want you to know that our purpose here is to intensify the reparations and self-determination struggle, to help us to unify the reparations and self-determination struggle. And therefore, I have joined to help the Honorable Silas Muhammad, that great pioneer and student of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I've come to help the Afro-descendant nation to achieve these goals. I'm happy to tell you that the Afro-descendant nation, as I've become aware of, has a very competent and professional administration and staff. And so that as we proceed through this webinar, as we hear our great teachers, I want you to know that there is a great foundation here in the Afro-descendant nation for us to get about handling our business. As I move quickly, these great ancestors and elders that I've named gave their lives for this cause. We have many elders here on the line from different organizations who have given their whole lives for the reparations and self-determination struggle, and many are up in age. I must tell you that I am here, dear elders who are listening, to give my all and to whatever I can do to help the Afro-descendant nation, to help all of us to make sure your valuable years in the struggle were not in vain, that we are in a critical moment in our struggle, that we are in the midst of a wicked nation called the United States of America, that this leadership that is on this phone is perhaps the last moral voice inside of this wicked nation, America, and that we, this leadership that is here today, may be our last chance to assemble for a united front, a common fighting front for reparations and self-determination and our liberation. We may be representatives of the last strong freedom fighters that remain, and therefore our performance is critical in this hour. We don't aim to waste a moment of your time. I think every leader is here. We have invited you because we respect you. We know that you're the best that we have out here in America. So we must build a stronger reparations movement. That is why we're here to have this national teach-in, coming up off of our national convention in Georgia and coming forward towards the next national convention in March in Washington, D.C., and God willing in New York, Juneteenth. And if it be the will of this body, Chicago before the Democratic Convention in August. We're moving rapidly around the nation and moving aggressively because the time is short to get justice and the road is high to get justice. I thank Cobra. I thank Black Lives Matter and the sister Melina Abdullah, who we'll hear from in a moment. I thank these great women. I thank the Madam President of the Afrodescendant Nation. I want to thank Brother Ramzu Yunus, that hard freedom fighter who I'm going to study and listen to today. My brother Ramzu Yunus. I want to thank all of the members of Reparations United under the leadership of Brother Cam Howard. I want to thank Reginald Muhammad, that hard-driving reparations organizer. I want to thank all the Muslims from the Nation of Islam, whether they are with the Honorable Silas Muhammad, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, or whether they are not with any of them. Welcome to all the Muslims, all of the Israelites, all of those in the Black nation, the descendants of the, the members or the affiliates of the Republic of New Africa. All of the Panthers, I bring you greetings from the new Black Panther Party and its new chairman, Babu Omowale, and must let you know that the new Black Panther Party and the Black Panther movement is in this process. They're with us. I want to recognize ADOS, American descendants of slaves. And even though they may not be speaking today, we hope to see them tomorrow and talk to them tomorrow, because we must have unity in this reparations and self-determination movement. Unity is paramount. We face too many enemies, too many obstacles, and been over too many hard roads to not be able to get in the same room at the same table and get down in the same fight for full and complete reparations. Like the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey has taught us, I come abiding by these principles in the desire to help us. One God, one aim, and one destiny. Also, up you mighty nation, you can accomplish what you will. It may seem, and our critics may say that our task is impossible, but we don't see it that way, especially in unity. We must have full and complete reparations for Black people in America. We must be uncompromising and be full of life and energy in aggressively pursuing our goals. We must be willing to compromise with each other. We must be willing to listen to each other, respect each other. We must be willing to forgive each other and heal each other as we move along in this process. And I plan on making myself an example. We also, here in the Afro-Descendant Nation, we're driving as one of our projects now, based on our unity and our desire and our will, that we must have a national vote, a national plebiscite, a national election amongst the 40 million of our people here in America, so that they may register their vote and their consent and register their ballot officially. And we must wage a campaign, a national campaign to get our people to vote for reparations, to accept reparations, and thereby join the reparations movement and gain momentum for the reparations movement. And I want to say this. So they will be talking about the plebiscite today. They will be giving out the numbers to the plebiscite, 877-506-2184. We're testing the plebiscite right now. When you text 877-506-2184, and when you text reparations, you will be text a ballot. The return text texts you a ballot or a questionnaire where you may register your vote and also register in. We are under the Afro-Descendant Nation and trying to work with all of you great reparations leaders to get you all to agree to work together for us to have and to promote a national ballot, a national vote, a national plebiscite around this nation, so that we may gather these millions that we have that have certified through polls that they want full and complete reparations. This is one of our methods of going after them and getting their consent, so we have lawful agreement to move forward, not just amongst these great leaders, but amongst the masses of our people. As I conclude, we must build a stronger reparations movement. We must overcome all of the obstacles or the pitfalls that have occurred in the past, and we must gain strong momentum in this hour. We must also have, as we pursue reparations, we must have full and complete self-determination. This is a self-determination movement as we prepare for reparations. So I want to say here that we welcome Black people who believe in having land and are striving for land of our own right now, and that are practicing land acquisition right now. We welcome Black carpenters, Black tradesmen, Black educators, Black electricians, Black business persons, Black entrepreneurs. We must do for self, and this movement has a self-determination basis that is fighting for reparations. And as we prepare for our ultimate goal, we must be prepared. And so all of those who believe in doing for self under the vision and such as the vision of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Marcus Mosiah Garvey, this is a place for you where we're doing for self right now as we fight for full and complete reparations. We need all Blacks with your skills to come home, because we must have a nation of our own. We must have land and territory of our own. We are taught, and it is in our Nation of Islam 10-point platform and in the New Black Panther platform, which I am the chairman emeritus of, served for 15 total years as the chairman. It's in our 10-point platform, our demand for reparations and our demand for a land and territory of our own. That's where I stand, and I'm here to help conduct, to help orchestrate, to help assist, bring all of you great leaders and brothers and sisters together, and to press like Minister Malcolm X for action, for revolution. And I'm here to tell you that I will give my life and give my life for this process and for my people. I want you to know as I leave that whatever my role is here, that you can trust me. You can trust me to give it my all. And I say the time is short. The elders and the ancestors have given their lives, and I am here to help us, to get us some reparation, self-determination, and liberation. And if I don't see it fully in my lifetime, I will give my entire life to make sure that it happens for my children and your children. Thank you for listening to me in this hour.